order. 8th. Or
July.
July. I'm looking up here, June 10th on the old one. Last month, your copy and paste. Call order.
Commissioner Caprosa,
Here.
Commissioner Livermore,
Yep.
Commissioner Middleton,
Here.
Commissioner Rondo.
Here.
Commissioner Seaver.
Here. You wanna start us? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Brief public comment. Brief public comment, either one of you? Okay, we'll go to the agenda. Any changes in the agenda they see? Good to me. The motion is up. Yeah, thank you. Then we have a chance to go through the minutes of June.
They're looking good so far.
Next week.
Yeah, consensus on that? Yep. 7, Alger County Veterans Board appointment. We have 2 and 2 people interested. Well. You're on that.
Is that your recommendation?
Any recommendations or?
I thought that's what Becky was here for.
I was gonna let Vicky do
Oh,
it.
I can say I recommend it. but, you know,
So
she's
the
here.
committee voted on June 20th to, nominate John Dugas and Gail Rogers as replacements of Doug Meyer and Tina Heron. These are partial terms, so one would end August of 2027, and the other one would be August of 2025, and they'll work that out at the next meeting. So, which would be July 18th.
Any questions?
Nope, I think they're both good candidates, so.
Consensus?
Consensus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now we got the board.
Now you're released.
All right, that worked. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice vote, guys.
Resignation. You accept those?
Yeah, they quit.
Can we force them?
You know, well, consensus?
Yep.
Number 9. Opioid memorandum. Designated signer, we got Joel and Pam on that, was it?
Well, on the sign, it's for, signatory is for the administrator. So I don't know if you want to take over signing, or if you just want me to do it.
I'd rather have you do it.
That's fine.
Okay. Then you don't- it's gonna go to you and then you gotta track me down.
That's fine.
And then they can come get you.
Right.
So it'd be consensus to sign the preservation memorandum, just stating we won't destroy any records.
I got no problem having Joel sign it.
Consensus?
Yep.
Joel signing. Um, 10. MSHDA third party administrative management plan.
It's an annual, just designating members who are in charge of administering the program.
That would be Pam and Joel.
Well, and then on Cam's side, it's Michelle.
Michelle.
Alex, and Lynn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I don't have to be on there anymore.
Not for this one. That's,
Thank
you don't get out of that one. right?
Huh?
This is just for the,
Oh.
Just that program.
the money for people to fix up their homes.
Mhm.
No, you're not off that board, sorry.
Good job. Don't know, I said try.
I just.
You get consensus on the plan?
Yeah, consensus, everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Number 11, another year of Zoom, I think is very, good. Be able to put this on Zoom, still our meetings, is that what that's for?
Still works.
Still works? Yep. Any questions?
Maybe.
No?
Consensus?
Consensus.
Yeah. And this is the big one here, number 12, deployed for new server quote. I'm gonna put that on to you. You got any updates on there? I'm not a tech guy, so.
Yeah, it's well overdue. We're hitting the max out threshold
Mhm.
on the current server. And Pam said we can take it out of DTR, so
And this will also double down and provide us a server for our HVAC,
If.
correct? I know, that's why I'm asking.
yeah, it would. The server we have now can work as a body cam. We'll move that over to the sheriff's department. But the county courthouse server is.
Right.
done. It needs to be, we need a new server. And yeah, it comes out of DTR. so
Yeah.
And where's the monies for that coming from?
DTR.
DTR.
Okay.
Any questions?
Well, sir.
Consensus?
Yep.
Number 13. This, we're gonna need a vote on. Schedule a special board meeting for discussion of legal counsel regarding a formal employee.
Yes.
Then a motion?
We need, what about the time? I know both, but Thursday is the only day we can,
No, not yet.
you got time?
Yeah, anytime after 1:30.
On Thursday.
You guys all pick a time. Can you make it?
I can't make it Thursday.
How many do we need on board?
Well,
As long as you agree to schedule it.
yeah,
Do we need the full board?
no,
No.
Can the board still make it?
I should be able to,
Thursday
yeah.
afternoon.
Yeah, I can.
But you guys pick a time, cause
Schedule it.
my schedule's just.
What was good on their
They said after 1:30.
Anytime after 1:30.
2 o'clock,
Um,
1:30?
well, if my husband's mandated, then 2 o'clock is when he gets out. So if we can make it after that, so I don't have to find a sitter and everything, so like 2:30,
2:30?
Yeah.
Or,
okay.
Nick?
Yeah, fine with me.
Move that we schedule a special board meeting for Thursday at
Well,
2:30 P.M.
Deal, eh?
I'm hoping that's when you comes out of.
That'd be 11th.
In a second,
I'll second.
roll call.
Commissioner Caprosa,
Yes.
Commissioner Livermore,
Yes,
Commissioner Middleton,
Yes,
Commissioner Rondo.
Yes.
Commissioner Seaver.
Yes. Number 14, discuss authorizing MMRMA to assign defense counsel to special legal service on behalf of Belgium County. Like to vote on that. This would be done with it.
move to approve. Assign this council.
Second,
I'll second that.
roll call.
Commissioner Caprosa,
Yes.
Commissioner Livermore,
Yes,
Commissioner Middleton,
Yes,
Commissioner Rondo.
Yes.
Commissioner Seaver.
Yes. Number 15, any cost saving ideas or revenue sources? Money? Nobody?
We may want to start looking at recreation grants. If we're doing something now, we got the plan in place. There is such a long spool up time
Yeah,
to submit and then have it go through by the time we actually get the money. So it might be something we should probably start thinking about here shortly. If you want to pursue it.
we do. Any grants that's gonna benefit Belgium County, I'd like to look at.
Yeah. And they were eager to see if Alger County start to pursue it.
Are you looking for a project?
somebody gonna send us a list of what's available or?
Can do, or what's?
Yeah,
Cause we don't have, we don't have the traditional recreation space to,
Yeah,
Well, yes, we do.
we had a
as a
couple,
county.
We do.
That the county owns.
We own the airport.
That's not, well, I don't know if we can get a recreation grant for that. I would gladly take it, but
yeah. so the
Not
trails
as an
connecting
airport,
the-
at the airport part, but
Right.
if you.
Music Bay Trail Network connection.
Yeah,
airport, that kind
yeah.
of stuff, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
And then-
trails.
So maybe we can start putting out the word to get some of these organizations back. I'll reach out to the contacts first and see,
What's available, what we can do with.
how to get the ball rolling here. Yeah.
yeah, cause if there's something that,
The DNR has grants.
Yeah, they're always a 25%
Match,
match.
match,
well, it's,
so. So I know we just put in for a $400,000 grant with a
That's not bad.
30% match, so Munising Township's willing to put in 120,000
Oh,
for their
That's great.
300,000.
What you guys gonna do?
Vault toilets, replace the third bridge on Cox's Pond, pave pathway around McCuistion Park so that it's more accessible from the parking lot to the playground, to the basketball courts. And make a walking loop or a bicycle loop. If it's a little kid learning how to ride their bicycle, they don't have to go on a sidewalk or a street. You know, they could actually do loops or.
good.
Okay. We have any unfinished business?
Do that.
Get out the financial matters. We got appropriations and board bills. Approve financial reports for all funds. Authorize the clerk to amend general fund expenditures. Authorize treasurer to amend general fund revenues. Authorize treasurer to amend funds. And authorize treasurer to transfer funds. It's like all this to do one action.
Hey,
I know, but anybody got any questions on that?
there's no question there then.
This just cleans up pretty much our 6 month. We had our
Yep.
budget and see where we're at. And there was some stuff that needed to be cleaned up.
After a year, I'm starting to get a grip on it, so.
Yeah.
12 months ago, that would have really confused me.
Yeah. Consensus?
Yes.
Yeah. Do we have any resolutions?
I think there's 3 on here.
From other counties, that's corresponding.
Yeah,
That would be under correspondence. Okay, committee reports. Any committee reports?
Airport lounge is pretty much done at this point. The ceiling fan went in, the refrigerator, microwave and coffee pot arrived today and were put in, as well as a grill for outside. Yeah, they're doing a lot of final prep work this week. There's a crew up there, will be up there most of the week. They're installing the weather station. And then getting things ready for this weekend.
what do they charge a plane to use the airport?
No.
Nothing?
Are you gonna put a QR code there for donation?
They are working on that and they're gonna get a physical donation box put together for this weekend too. Since we'll have so many people physically there. They are working on a big information sign, those 2 upright poles when you first come in. We're gonna put a sign with like. Manager and assistant manager's contact numbers, some basic information, stuff like that. Then there'll be like a QR code that'll link, that'll go directly to be able to. I'm still working out if it's gonna go to the foundation first, and then like once a month, the foundation's gonna write a check to the county, so it goes
I
directly
think you
into the
should
airport.
probably
fund.
ask Pam on how that has to go.
Yep, and that's,
Yeah,
yep, and she and I have talked a little bit about it, so it is going to go, all those donations, whether they be physical or electronic, will come to go into the airport fund to help offset costs.
no, they did look into smaller airports around, they're finding they're getting more money on just donations than if they were to make a charge of 10.
That couldn't have been brought to the board?
They still don't know what they're gonna do yet, I don't think.
With what, bud?
To donate, if it's gonna be donations or
Yeah, donations, that's how we wrote it in the policy.
in the policy.
Yeah, the only thing they ever charged for before was tie downs,
Yeah,
and they charged $1 a day, or I wanna say it was $10 or $20 a month.
and the liability wise.
That was the only
we're better off not
fee there
doing
was.
They used to charge, but nobody paid.
So I think some of them paid their yearly, but I doubt that most of them paid I doubt, even if they had a box out back in the day that, that they put their $1 in there.
But since that's a county facility, it should have been up to the county to decide how that's being paid. Not to the committee.
that. I think that was, we voted on.
We voted on
Policy, but
policy.
that part there should have belonged to the county. The county's County owns that,
This,
not the committee.
Right.
you're saying that specifically that should have been part of an agenda that we voted on is
Yes,
the, whether it's donation or if we have an actual fee.
right.
But instead it was just put into the policy and we
Yeah.
voted on the whole policy that it was a donation.
But since the county is paying the insurance up there, they are, right?
Yep,
Then the county should have had the right
To charge.
to charge, or whatever they're doing, the donations or how you're doing it. That's a county facility.
But that is.
There's no but there, it belongs to the county.
Right, and it goes into that account, the airport account, and that's where the insurance is coming out of that airport
It
account.
comes out of their account,
Yeah.
yep. On the airport
Insurance,
fund.
everything comes
then
out,
how can we vote for it?
We still have to.
Well, then.
We have to approve the expenditures.
Yeah, it should have went the other way too, the revenue. My opinion,
I mean, I looked at it.
we go on.
But, well, and that's when we had it, when they bring it to us to vote on, it said that it in there for donations, and I asked that why too, when by looking at different counties or different small airports, they phone. In the airport community, they phone, they get more money by donations than they do a flat rate of 5, 10, or whatever
Mhm.
it was.
That's kind of like, we're not setting for the leases or anything. We didn't make,
Not yet,
a target on
Yeah,
that,
no,
so.
that's,
and
You know,
that'll have to be,
But we were good
that'll
on,
have to be
yep,
approved
that
by,
all has to
that'll
come
be
together.
approved by
Yep.
us,
they'll make recommendations.
Yep.
And then we approve it
Or deny.
or deny it.
but I'm excited about Saturday.
Yeah, it should be pretty darn exciting.
What's going on, if I could ask?
On the first annual Hanley Field Day. So they're taking, we've got the Young Eagle flights like they had last year, where they come in for the Experimental Aircraft Association chapter out of Sawyer comes down. And they fly kids from 5 to 17, I believe, is the free of charge. Just to kind of get them interested in aviation, they take them through, they walk them through like all the pre-flight checks on the plane, they take them up for anywhere between 10 and 20 minutes of flying.
Okay.
Yeah, just to
Cool.
kind of,
And then there's
Introduce-
gonna be the taco truck up there.
yeah, so there'll be some food available.
Is that woman coming with her helicopter?
Gonna have a helicopter on static display for them to see.
Yeah,
Some of the Recreational Aviation Foundation guys, I know their director, Jeff Russell from Wisconsin, he plans on coming. He's also an EAA member, so he's taking care of the paperwork, so he's gonna be able to fly kids as well.
yeah.
But these are the types of things that we should be approved by this board. If we're responsible for the insurance out there,
They provide their own
They
insurance.
provide their own insurance.
they do.
Yep,
Yeah,
with
You
us,
have-
saying,
You
yep,
have a policy there?
yep, they're gonna send me the updated policy this week. I've already asked them for it. They're like, yep, as soon as we get it back from our insurance company this week, we'll send you a copy.
We told them that last year.
With us named as other insured parties. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, we got that all straight last year, so.
Yeah.
Cause I knew
And what
nothing
did we
about that
have?
stuff at that point.
how many kids was it last year? 51?
51. When I looked this morning at, I think the registration just went up like at 8 o'clock this morning, and by 10, I think there was already 17 kids signed up.
It's not that, it's just kid gets hurt out there,
But that's on them.
that's our property.
No, not on this,
It's
because
all
that's
in
their program.
Program.
That's why they have to name us as another insured party on their insurance.
Mhm.
This is that part of the day is their event. We have no. Yeah, that is, that's their liability, their program, their insurance, they do this program all over the country.
Yeah.
They've been doing it for decades. Yeah, we even checked, I had Joel last year check with our insurance carrier, what do you need? And they gave us specifically, this needs to be the monetary amounts on the policy, this is the wording we need, and they were more than happy to make that happen for us, so we are not responsible for those flights.
I had QPAD last month and we're this close to being done with the bylaws. It has been so you guys, you'll see it, and I think Pam will be there. If you're gonna be there the next meeting, you'll see a
When was
draft,
that?
July 26th. Something like that. Last Thursday of the month. So bylaws are almost done, and then Any color here? The one I had. I did do
We had, health department one was no action item, so we canceled that meeting because it was on the, would have been the third, or no. We canceled this month meeting, goes to the board, health department,
So LMF,
yeah,
yeah,
we had no action to do on
probably nobody showed up.
it.
Actually, we had nothing in to decide.
I got called out just before I had to go to CAM, so I wasn't there. You were like, or did you go to CAM?
Yes, as a parent. Not as a board member. Just stating that, but I went and I'll say from my point of view, it was really good to see all the different department heads and what early head start, the veterans, the homeless, like all of the stuff that they're doing out there. They really showed a lot of hard work and helped a lot of people. And I think there was quite a bit of homelessness and seniors, and I really just did not like seeing that much.
Alger County or Marquette County?
A combination, they combined everybody kind of, so they didn't tell us exactly, but there's a lot of good work out there from the different department heads. And then same news as last one, just they got the, what is it called? Room for rent,
Room at the.
room at the end, I'm like room for rent, they did receive their check and all that, so. Everything else seemed to be good though.
Any meetings, Mick?
Yeah, I went to road commission and I had a lady that I know, an elderly lady that lives out that way. And complaining about, they're still on the, snowmobile thing over Miners River. And she's disappointed because that road's in such terrible shape in the spring after all that's done. And I, mentioned to them, have you discussed this with the people that live out there, the residents? I said, if I took a piece of equipment and I went down this, they had a guy there, the meeting before was, no, it was at that meeting. He was from Madison. And I said, if I took a piece of that, my equipment, went down to Madison, tore up his street, what do you think he'd say? And I said, these people live out there and their roads getting tore to hell. And the DNR are all. They didn't do anything for 10 years, now they're hurried to do something. And they don't wanna put that special concrete in, you know, it's hard.
The harder
Yeah, the
asphalt.
harder.
And yeah, and they wanna do it, make sure that it's a 20-year deal. Well, the road commission is saying, what happens after 5 years, it goes to pot, is it on us then? And the DNR. They'll only go to a 20-year agreement, so,
They don't wanna pay for it once, but not have to look at it again.
right,
They're saying it's gonna last 20 years,
yeah,
but they can't guarantee it. They don't wanna guarantee it.
no. And they're the people again, in 5 years or so, will be
Right.
a tore up road. And I think they ought to go and talk to the people who live and use that road. The snowmobilers wanted to take truck traffic off there for 5 months of the year. Reroute it somewhere else. Well, there's not that many people in our area that's using that trail for snowmobiles. It's all from out of the area. So why should our truckers be inconvenienced with that? And so it's still an issue.
I'm glad it's not our issue.
Yep.
It's a tough one, but
And that
Well,
was the July 1st meeting.
yeah, yeah.
I hope they get it resolved. But
Well, I don't know. If I lived out there, I wouldn't like it, you know, I don't like going over the one. If you're going 94 and you get almost 8 Mile corner, you were top of that thing, boom, boom. And it was a beautiful road. We wait for years to get a real beautiful road, and then people out of town tear up the road. They have a problem, there's no doubt.
mhm.
As the
And
DNR, they just wanna do it one time, they won't continue.
they want, what they wanna do with that hardened concrete
Yeah,
for 20 years. And the road commission said, no, we'll only do it for 5 because we're not sure how long it'll last, you know? And if you go out on that one on 94 there before the 8 Mile corner,
yeah.
that's been in there about 5 years. And it's in terrible shape,
With that same concrete.
same stuff, yep.
Yeah, we were wondering because, I talked to the president of, the Grand Marais. Well, actually, I think it was yesterday. The weekends, I think it was all one day, but, he mentioned that the permit was denied for the snowmobilers. Is that true?
Yeah, as of right now,
As of right now?
yeah, but they've, I think, 2012, I got, on my folder at home with the minutes,
Yeah,
they give them 10 years to come up with a plan, so you can get them off that road. Well, they didn't even say anything until 2 years ago. And then the property that's, they were gonna put that on is sold to a conservation conservative. And they won't let them touch it, they won't let them on there. They've tried everything, but they didn't do anything for 8 years. And now,
Hmm,
but that's a problem, it is a big problem.
yeah.
Anything on the fair?
Nope, I haven't been to got one this Friday, state fair.
County fair?
County fair, they're gonna let veterans in for free again. Get this year.
I'll pay,
What's that?
I'll pay.
Oh.
You're paid dearly. You're paying dearly, we're good for you to don't pay.
Yeah. They said they wanted the chairman of the committee, county committee to be in the tank.
Oh, well, I don't care.
They won't get me because I don't think I can get back out of it. I damn knees, but no way. But anyway, that's snowmobile thing ain't.
No, I think it's a long way from,
So the DNR will not commit beyond 5 years, is that what,
No, they want a 20-year,
oh, they want 20 years?
yeah, and the road commission
Wants
not
5.
sure it'll last more than 5. And then that's giving them the right to use that bridge. And it's kind of, a lot of people out there think it's pretty dangerous. A lot of those guys on them snowmobiles aren't,
Yeah,
but anyway. So that's not done yet.
anything else? You got anything?
you know, the pathway is no meeting this month.
Okay, now I got correspondence, there's a couple of resolutions from other.
I'm over.
And,
Yeah, you got an email from Todd DeJong. He appreciates these meetings being on Zoom. We got a resolution from Grand Traverse County supporting Senate Bill 662. One from Crawford County opposing the fiscal year 25 governor's budget, reducing conservation district budgets. And one from Eaton County opposing MDHHS plans to implement conflict-free access and planning strategies. There's a letter from U.S. Department of Interior, we're getting our PILT money. And finally, that administrative order I just gave you for the closure of our criminal court office on Friday, July 12th at 10 a.m.
any questions on those?
I do have a question on, Department of the Interior, the, Forest Service, Department of Agriculture.
This is the U.S.
Yeah, I know.
Park Services, Interior, Forest Service, Agriculture.
Yeah, no, they're talking about the Forest Service, US Forest Service. And one's for quite a bit of money and the other one's for peanuts.
They always do. I don't know what that's small is.
I mean, they can't combine them. But I was just wondering how Interior Department could make payments for the Agriculture Department.
None of them. Master of the federal.
Following mine and Gene's new favorite thing, that's a them problem, that's the federal government's problem. As long as we get our check.
It was just a question. I was,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
No idea.
I did hear some about this too before was, but it happens every 10 years that we have a chance to take it one way or the other, this money, there's an option. But we only have a chance every 10 years to do it, we missed it. We can go by, I can't remember what it was. In lieu of taxes. There's two different, I guess there's two different options. We go one way and there's another way. I just heard this from Mackinac County. They went the other way than what we do. They figured they'll make more on, I don't know anything about it, so. I might be, but I guess the deadline was,
I'll ask him.
yeah, first I ever heard of it. She was saying something
Yeah.
about it.
This one or the swamp
it's come
tax
up
that
at
we,
Municipal
this is for
Township.
the school,
And we get help money.
but we,
I don't know.
must be the other one then.
So don't fix it if it ain't broken.
Yeah. And as I said, I never knew anything about it. She said that they, and I can't even remember the conversation what it was. I said, something we might want to check. She goes, well, it only happens every 10 years. Which puts us 10 years from now, but if it is something that we want, maybe put on the radar for 10 years from now.
Put it on the calendar,
Yeah, that long one.
on Joel's master list of when things are due by, when they run out.
I'll find out.
Any other questions? Move to board comments?
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Me too.
Good.
I'd like to clarify though, that's Thursday at 2:30.
That's what I wrote down
Is that in here, right here?
Right here.
Okay.
on the big screen.
Yeah, so we'll
Oh, wait,
start
this
and
is a
open.
closed?
We'll have to start and open.
Open,
Okay.
vote to
Vote to
close.
go into closed. The majority will be enclosed, and we gotta come back out. To vote on
Whatever we need to vote on.
Well, if there's something.
22 staff comments. Joel?
Coming up here, we have some trainings in this room on the 17th during the morning. And then do another one the following week, on the 24th, here at night. There's gonna be a whole slew of things going on in between there for the equipment and the meeting with the election commission, public access test, so next couple of weeks will be. zooming
Don't
up,
bother you?
Getting ready for the early voting, yeah, so we're back, we're almost there again, so that's gonna be my big stuff pretty soon.
Anything, Robbie?
Won't bother me either. 10 arrests in 7 days. So this is one of our more busy seasons that since I've been prosecutor here, I haven't seen this many arrests at all over the 4th of July holiday. So got a tired prosecutor staff. Got called in off vacation a couple times in the last week. And but they're troopers and we're gonna keep fighting.
Sheriff Department?
Well, it's not just troopers, I mean, it's deputies too.
Yeah.
I saw a prosecuting attorney walking in the rain the other day.
You did, yeah. That's,
I have photographs.
So on top of doing all that crap, which isn't crap, it's very important. We have to do our
Yeah.
actually file our paperwork and do real jobs.
I got a question for you, Rick. Was he singing? Singing in the
He
rain?
was walking and singing a song, just walking in the rain.
Yeah.
I have an audio tape.
Now they know how old we are.
Yeah.
Nothing. Public comment? What? Nothing? Number 24, Seth?
Yep.